wasn't ready to because he tried to take care of himself and do everything.
None of us are, and you don't expect something like this happening in your own bed.
Let me see your hands. Both hands. Both hands. Both hands. Now. Get out. Both hands.
Get out!
Get out.
April 24th, 2025. Just after midnight, on a rural county road in East Texas, a 70-year-old man named Robert Bowles is asleep in his own bed. He never wakes up.
Dude, you know how fast he was going to go all the way through this house?
Extremely.
Yeah, and to bounce off that tree.
A pickup truck didn't hit his house. It went straight through it, through a fence, off a tree, and directly into the room where he was sleeping. And then it kept going. Subscribe before we go further. This channel breaks down real investigations using actual scanner and body cam audio. And this case gets solved almost entirely off one convenience store camera and a discarded bottle. You'll want to see how fast it moved. Robert Bowles lived alone on FM 842 in Angelina County, Texas. No wife, no kids, his sister living right next door. Neighbors describe him as independent, well-liked, the kind of man who took care of himself and his property. At 12:30 a.m., his sister hears a massive boom. She assumes it's thunder. When she checks the window, she sees a large truck pulling away into the dark, heading toward a nearby church. She assumes someone ran off the road into a ditch. She has no idea her brother's house has just been hit head-on. It isn't until the next morning, when a family member sees the back wall of the house blown completely out, that anyone realizes what actually happened. First responders find Robert in the wreckage of his bedroom. He was struck while he slept.
Yeah, you live back
I
behind.
live over here.
Okay.
And at 12:30 is when I heard a big boom. I said, my gosh, that's thunder?
Right.
And then by the time I got out, I was watching TV, and I got up out of the recliner. I went out to the front door to look, and then a truck pulled out of this right and went down toward church. All I know, it was a truck. And I said, well, they must have ran off in a culvert or something, because I didn't see them until they got to the front of the house. Then I saw them go down, because I was kind of looking this way, you know.
Do you know if it had like the bluer headlights, like the new LED, or if they had the old yellow?
No, I couldn't. I just seen them when they pulled out. And the neighbor up here has a truck, and then the red truck is a visitor for them. And I thought, well, that visitor was going home and ran off of the culvert.
So you live here in the new like barndominium? Okay. Do y'all have any cameras or anything?
No. I called these people here. That's their rent house, and she said they do not have cameras on their rent house.
I know this is hard. I mean, I couldn't imagine.
Yes, it's hard, but I have his. But I know him. We talked all the time. He was good. I said when he was good, you know, when he wasn't ready to because he tried to take care of himself and do everything.
None of us are, and you don't expect something like this happening in your own bed. Do you know if he had anything set up with any of the local funeral homes at all?
No, but he's got a box in there. Everything you need, it's in a big metal box, and I think it's in that back bedroom back there. But he told me he had like a life policy and stuff like that, but the funeral homes.
Sir, is there any cameras on the residence at all? I don't believe so.
Here comes another deputy right here.
Yeah, that's one of our supervisors. Looking like somebody drove a car through into the house and killed the guy. It looks like it started right about here. You said it looks like this is kicked sideways?
Yeah, to see how they flip sideways.
Yes, sir. So it's not supposed to be like that?
No, it was sitting straight.
Okay, I got to take a picture of
Yeah,
it.
you can see the rut right there.
Yeah, it looks like they might have, like right here maybe.
They've run over our mailbox I don't know how many times.
Yeah.
They hit head on right here one day, one ended up there and one there, and the piece of the rim was in our backyard
Yes,
by
sir.
my shop.
Wow. They're probably drunk, whoever did it.
Yeah, just watch for anything in the grass when you step. Yeah, we're gonna probably lock this whole pasture down. We're gonna look for tracks and stuff.
Okay, yeah.
It looks
this
like
wasn't here. This wasn't here.
it looks like he came around and then back through. Like he hit to the right side of all that debris.
I just
and then
came by
come
here at
through.
6:30.
Yeah.
Yeah, this happened at midnight though. Oh, I'm gonna get my side by side and get out.
Drove all the way through.
The house all the way to the house.
Hit a guy in the front.
Well, they ran them, so basically.
Yeah. Hit and run. There's tracks. Right here we might want.
Hey, looks like they came through there and hit that tree.
Yeah.
They came straight through Stephanie, hit that fence, bounced the tree off, and they came in through his bedroom.
Are these yours right here?
When I come up this morning, I come around the back side looking, and then I come around this way, and then I headed back over to the house.
You said y'all live over here?
We live in that house.
Okay.
I'm just going to get this over there.
Okay, yeah, we're probably gonna set up crime scene tape on this whole property right here. If y'all could just hang out over there, we're gonna get y'all's information here in a little bit, okay?
Investigators with the Angelina County Sheriff's Office and Texas DPS start piecing together the path of destruction, and it tells its own story before a single suspect is named. There are no skid marks anywhere on the road, no sign the driver ever braked. Instead, tire tracks show the truck leaving the pavement, striking a mailbox, tearing through a fence, spinning out across wet grass, and glancing off a large tree, all before driving straight into the house. The vehicle carries enough speed to travel completely through the structure and out the back.
They had to be booking it, man.
Especially to come all the way from over there. They weren't slowing down at all. I mean, it's just tread marks all the way through. There's not any like skidding or
It looks like there's actually spin marks
Really?
where they came up right before they hit that tree. Between that driveway and this driveway, looks like they're still spinning, not sliding.
Could have just fell asleep and had the foot on the gas.
They're drunk.
Yeah.
Stephanie's gonna go down there so she can find that vehicle.
I was going to say, the vehicle's going to have a lot of damage on it.
Tier said he went up there and there's like looks like they burn out on a flat. You can see the skid mark.
I mean, for him to even drive through there.
At first I thought it was just all the force and he backed out, but we got to look and there's tracks where it goes out too. Came through, bounced off the tree and went through the house. Man laying right there in that front bedroom on his bed. Went out the back of the house, hung to the left, got on their little private drive, spun out on 842 and went towards Twin Oaks.
That's where I figured it.
Happened
a
about
lot of damage in front of that truck.
happened about 12:30 this morning. When they got up this morning, he saw the back of the house like that. He thought the house exploded. So he hauled up here on his side by side. That's when they found him laying there.
Did anybody look for parts of the vehicle in there?
I went as far as to the body. I didn't go any farther.
He went through the whole house.
Yeah, he kept driving. We got a mirror back there. It looks like it
light on you?
Yeah, might be off of a Chevrolet or a Ford maybe. But the sister saw, she swears believes it's a truck.
Oh, it's gonna be a truck.
A truck or a SUV, but
Yeah.
she couldn't tell me make, model, or anything like that. It was so late. I looked around. I didn't see a license plate or nothing like that.
Dude, you know how fast he was going to go all the way through this house?
Extremely.
Yeah, and to bounce off that tree and that root too and keep on going.
Just one person that you know of.
He lives alone, never had kids, never had a wife. Sister lives next door. Well, he had been going, what, 60, 70?
It's a work truck. This is this whole rack that goes on the top of it.
Hanging dead.
That's the whole top part of the truck.
He never knew what hit him, at least.
Yeah, bro. It looks like they went off the road past that mailbox up there.
That mirror is from like a 2000s model Chevy. Either a Tahoe or a truck.
Like one of those Silverados.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go drive around that way and see if I can see any damage.
Whoever did this had to have been drunk. The guy that lives at that house, that rusted mailbox up there, he said his mailbox was struck by that vehicle.
I see it, yeah.
And the tracks, you can almost see they start almost
right there.
before that mailbox.
Where it spins out again on a private drive before disappearing. Inside the wreckage, investigators recover the first physical clue, a broken rearview mirror, consistent with a 2000s model Chevrolet truck or Tahoe. It's a narrow lead. Thousands of trucks on the road match that description. But it's a starting point. The break comes fast, and it comes from routine police work, not a confession, not a tip line.
On hell with a search warrant. Supposedly this guy's fired inside of his.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch the front door right here.
Nobody's up the front? No. I'd be shocked if he comes out. He may already had somebody pick him up, or he left in that yellow S10. He probably left in it. Did he look high on the cameras? Did you go over there and watch him?
He walks real slow. Got a little bit of a sway. He threw it, I believe it was a Dosaki bottle in the trash. I got it.
Yeah, I guess I know you used gloves to grab that.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be huge, man. That could end up being part of. That's literally like 5 minutes before it happened, which is give you just enough time to get.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Do you remember his name?
I don't know his name. I hadn't dealt with him in years, but he always disturbances.
I heard Tier said he through the roof when he gets high.
He's beating the shit out of girls left and right. He drives a yellow Ford Ranger too.
Is it a Ranger? Oh, they said S10.
Or maybe S10.
If he's smart, he left in that, or had somebody come get him. But he's not too smart because he brought it here, at where he lives. The guy is still deceased in his bed.
Investigators check surveillance footage from a convenience store near the crash site. The footage shows a large Chevy pickup pulling away roughly 5 minutes before the crash. On the same footage, the driver is seen walking with a noticeable sway before tossing a glass bottle into a trash can on his way out. Officers retrieve that bottle using gloves, a direct, uncontaminated source of DNA and fingerprints, recovered before anyone even has a name attached to the case. It's the kind of evidence that turns a hit and run with no leads into a case with a suspect within hours.
Well, hell with a search warrant. Supposedly this guy's fired inside of his...
Yeah, I'm gonna watch the front door right here.
Nobody's up the front? No. I'd be shocked if he comes out. He may already had somebody pick him up, or he left in that yellow S10. He probably left in it. Did he look high on the cameras? Did you go over there and watch him?
He walks real slow. He got a little bit of a sway. He threw it, I believe it was the safety bottle in the trash. I got it.
Yeah, I guess I know you used gloves to grab that.
Yeah.
So that could be huge, man. That could end up being part of. That's literally like 5 minutes before it happened, which is to give you just enough time to get.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Do you remember his name?
I don't know his name. I hadn't dealt with him in years, but he always disturbances.
I heard Tier said he's through the roof when he gets high.
He's beating the shit out of girls left and right. He drives a yellow Ford Ranger too.
Is it a Ranger? Oh, they said S10.
Or maybe S10.
If he's smart, he left in that, or had somebody come get him. But he's not too smart because he brought it here, at where he lives. The guy is still deceased in his bed where he got ran over.
Sheriff's Office!
Say police. What search warrant?
Lopez, come out of the house with your hands up! Sheriff's Office! If you're in here, let's see your hands! Sheriff's Office, if you're in here, come out with your hands up!
Why they just found a long gun.
Lopez, come out!
Yeah, there's a gun case in here with an empty, opened up on the floor, rifle case.
Right side clear, friendly gun.
Lopez, we're not going anywhere. Come out with your hands up.
Yeah.
Looks to be clear, but I can't see down.
Can y'all smash that window right there on the left?
We got the window smashed. We can see into the room. There looks like there's a bathroom between y'all and us.
Yeah, is that bathroom window right there?
The one we need smashed.
There's no window right there.
The house is fully clear now.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the house is clear.
Like I said, he left walking or somebody swooped up and picked him up. How long do you think you were gone?
25 minutes.
Yeah.
Front quarter panel, passenger side of that truck, like right here.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, and then there was more smeared all the way down it, like up underneath the...
Deputies follow the truck's fluid trail and physical debris north along FM 842, eventually reaching a property on Wilkerson Road, about 3 miles from the crash. There, they find the Chevy pickup, front end destroyed, partially hidden under a tarp, with a second truck deliberately parked behind it to block it from view of the road. Debris from Robert's home, wood, siding, structural material, is still lodged in and on the truck. Mail addressed to Robert is found in the driveway, feet from where the vehicle is parked. Whoever hid this truck knew exactly what it had done. Investigators identify the resident of the property.
Did you pick him up?
Yeah, because he asked me to. I didn't know. He didn't tell me anything had happened. He was eating breakfast when I picked him up.
I guess you kind of know now what's going on.
Yeah, I do now.
Did you see what's going on down the road?
Yeah, I passed by there and I was looking for the dogs this morning. I feed his dogs whenever he's out of town. Well, he asked me to feed his dogs, and so I was looking for the dog this morning, and then I seen all the cops and everything, and I was like, I don't know what the hell's going on. And I asked him, and he was saying, That's all he said.
But do you mind walking down here with me? Just kind of hang out with us. Did y'all used to have a yellow S10, or did he?
He does.
Oh.
What did I do?
Lied to us.
No, I didn't.
You told them he wasn't back here.
No, I didn't. I said when he was laying on the bed, I opened the door and called his name, and then that was it. But I told him to go ahead and go in. I literally opened the door, and he was not there and come right back out. They saw me.
Was he somewhere else out here, or did he run off? So
No, he's in there. We got
him. I told him that from the beginning.
From the bed. Whenever they come out, you can confirm that with them. They're saying you lied to them.
Which Ranger?
The back one.
Back right.
You have anything on you, Rachel? Come on, check this.
I brought them over there to tell them. Okay, I didn't want my mom having a part of this or whatever. That's the only reason I didn't say anything. But I quickly took them to the side and told them. I wasn't trying to lie or say anything like that.
I don't got anything in your boot or anything. Because you're going to jail, you know they're going to make you take it off. So.
You're a convicted felon.
38-year-old Jorge Urbina Lopez. When deputies arrive at the home, A woman named Rachel initially tells them Lopez isn't there. Investigators don't believe it.
Let me see your hands. Both hands.
Both hands.
Both of them.
Both hands.
Now. Get out.
Both hands. Get out.
Get out.
Get up. Get out there. Get out there.
Stand up.
Get up. Get up. Get up.
Get up. Stand up.
Pull your legs out.
You want to
Stand
hide?
up.
Get out.
Get up.
Oh my God, my legs.
Stand up.
Okay.
Slide your legs now.
Hand behind your back. Hey, y'all got a cage unit. Y'all can move up.
Yeah, we
That was,
I got one right there.
Yeah.
I knew he was in here. That was Rachel, wasn't
Yeah. And lied to us about him being here too.
Yeah.
Rachel told and her mama.
Well, that's good.
I told her she was going to jail.
Yeah.
And they're right not to. After a room-by-room search, deputies find Lopez hiding underneath a bed in a back bedroom. He's pulled out and taken into custody without further incident. Underneath the same bed, officers also recover a high-caliber rifle, adding weapons charges to what's already building against him. Rachel is arrested separately, charged with hindering apprehension after admitting she picked Lopez up that morning. She says she didn't know what had happened and panicked once deputies arrived.
I guess so. You want to give consent for the house?
My mom said she didn't give consent.
No, but I said, do you? Well, I ain't asking about now. Do you want to give consent for the house?
For what?
For the guns that are in there.
Those are my dad's guns.
Where's he at?
He just passed away.
You can't possess them. You know
I'm
they're
not.
in there. You're a felon. You're
So
living
is
here.
he, and he's illegal, I think, too, on top of that.
I didn't even know any of this was going on. He just asked me. He was eating breakfast, and I picked him up, and that's it. Like, I don't have no part of this whatsoever. He didn't even tell me anything that happened.
Ask you about him, and then you tell them that he's not here.
I immediately.
Panic or not, I mean, it's still lying.
But you also saw what was going on down the road.
Yes, but
And
I didn't know.
You had to have asked him about it then when you saw
He was asleep. When he got here, he went to sleep.
What time did you pick him up?
Maybe 9:30, 10 o'clock, 9:30, 10 o'clock, something like that.
Is it in the driveway?
That's my mom's. That's not mine. I was
All right,
using
come
it to call my phone.
Where's the mom at?
In the camper.
All right, I'm asking you again. You got nothing else on you, right? All right, want to step in?
So what am I being arrested for?
I'm not sure. That's all of them, okay?
Miss Long, you're under arrest. Place you in
Why am I under arrest?
for hindering apprehension.
I didn't hinder anything, sir. How can I say anything if I don't know anything? Sir, I did not know he was here. That is so wrong. Can I at least put a pair of pants on?
You're going like that.
Oh, well, thank you for being so rude. Every time y'all ever come out here, I have done exactly what you asked.
No, you didn't. You denied me
Yes,
consent.
I didn't know he was here. The last time y'all came out here, you killed my dog, my family dog. What, you wouldn't feel no what? Can you not push? I'll be
I'm
glad
not
to walk
pushing you.
to
I'm
the
just
truck.
helping you.
Just Rachel, I get.
Just Rachel lives in
Just Rachel lives over there?
Yes.
That's it?
Yes.
Which bedroom's hers?
The back.
The one he was in, it says Rachel.
Investigators would later note Lopez had over a dozen outstanding traffic warrants and a history of prior arrests, long before this case. Under interrogation, Lopez's story collapses. He admits he was driving the truck that night. He admits he knew he'd caused serious damage, and admits to hiding the vehicle under the tarp afterward. But he claims he simply fell asleep at the wheel and denies drinking, despite the store surveillance footage and the bottle already in evidence.
She should be arrested when she didn't even know he was here. She wasn't harboring anyone.
Hey,
He wasn't in her
plastic
house.
cuffs. The yellow thing?
Again, I didn't know. I mean, I panicked. My mom is all I was concerned about. That's it. I immediately went over and told them, hey, he's here or whatever. But I was just concerned about my mom because she was like, what the
So
hell?
you do understand, we're just transporting. DPS is the one that's filing the charges.
Is that 357?
Or
44. That's bigger than 357. Dang. Well, at least he didn't take that with him underneath the bed. The Tut girlfriend, she is cooperating. Obviously, she kind of signed a consent form. And we're getting in here and getting these guns and stuff. I'm talking about the grandma. Yeah, she said she had no idea, obviously, he was here.
I mean, she denied me consent to check any of the premises, too.
Did she?
I said, well, you hadn't seen him? She's like, no. And I said, well, would you mind if we check the premises and, make sure he's not here? Oh, no, actually, I do mind. And next time, don't come back to my effing property without a warrant.
Dang. Yeah, she forgot all that.
Texas prosecutors charge Lopez with failure to stop and render aid in a crash involving a fatality, a second-degree felony. It's a charge built for exactly this scenario, not just causing a death, but choosing to drive away from it. Nearly a year later, in April 2026, Lopez avoids trial by pleading guilty. A judge sentences him to 20 years in state prison. There's no dramatic reading of a verdict here, no jury deliberation, just a plea, a sentence, and a case that, from crash to conviction, was built almost entirely on physical evidence. Tire tracks, a mirror fragment, a bottle, and a hidden truck that couldn't stay hidden for long. Robert Bowles never knew what hit him, literally, and the investigation that followed shows how much can be reconstructed after the fact, without a single eyewitness to the moment itself. Tire tracks told investigators how fast the truck was moving. A gas station camera told them who was driving. A bottle in a trash can told them what he'd been doing beforehand. If you want more cases broken down through the actual evidence trail, not speculation, not dramatization, subscribe now, because that's what this channel is built on. Tell us in the comments which piece of evidence you think mattered most here. We'll see you in the next one.